It is the NHL on MHS2 as we are getting set to get underway for the Utah Mammoth and the Florida Panthers. As it should be a great game. Both teams around even when it comes to their records. One from the West and one from the East. The Utah Mammoth just established 2 years ago, coming from what used to be the former Arizona Coyotes. Florida Panthers, former Stanley Cup champions of that, led by Matthew Tkachuk, who's recently back in the lineup after being injured for a majority of the start of the season, and now finally back, as we are just past the halfway mark and about 2 weeks away from Olympic break. Mammoth, for the first time in a while, they've been extremely competitive. Including when they were the Coyotes, extremely competitive when it comes to these top teams. They're really not known for being that great. Really all throughout the franchise, but this has been very much an up year led with Clayton Keller, their captain. On the other side, the Florida Panthers, oh so dominant. 2 straight Stanley Cups as they're back-to-back. This year been a little bit of a down year with their core locked up till about 2028, 29, and 30. As we'll take a break and be back for the start of the game. We welcome you as we're about to get set for puck drop between the Utah Mammoth and the Florida Panthers. And Vitek Vanacek is 7 starts with Florida last season, now here in Utah. Nate Schmidt played all 23 games with Utah. as we are about to get set to get underway. We are just about ready to go from Amaranth Bank Arena. Sergei Bobrovsky coming into the game, sub 900. So is Vitek Vanacek, sub 900, 883. 35 games starting for Sergei Bobrovsky, 13th for the Utah Mammoth goaltender Vitek Vanacek. Gonna have a great game here tonight. Kevin Stenland, 2024 Stanley Cup champion with Florida. And the great face-off men on this team wearing number 82. Liam O'Brien back in the lineup for tonight, and we are underway. As at the far side, it'll be played in deep Lusterine after it. And Lindell, as it's taken away, here's Lawson Krause now leads it in, moving in early. A backhand by Keller and a save by Sergei Bobrovsky. Already had a quick start as Marino able to get it out to Krause now. Coming into the zone is Schultz. Has Keller to his left. Lindell came in with Forsling and back the other way to Lusterine and galloping through the near side. He'll lip that in deep. It's Vanacek behind his own net. He'll zip that out. Out of the far wall, play that across, and they'll play with the puck. The Florida Panthers, Marchand now moving in. Sends it down low. Lindell a drive and a save by Vanacek off the shot. At the far side, getting harassed was Valenskis, as this one at the backhand, it was Kevin Stenland who played it in, but caught off sides. Pairing with him was Keller Yamamoto. Already right off the zone, that was Clayton Keller who moved in. Had that first great opportunity, but able to shrug it off of his own right shoulder was Sergei Bobrovsky. A lot of his goals were scored just like that. Has 9:04 on the clock. It's McBain on the draw. He'll get on the Dragons Bennett. It's Sergachev. You played a long time with the Lightning. He'll send off to Dursey. Dursey zips it inside the zone. Plays it along to the far side where Bennett's there. Bennett tries to zip that ahead, but it's taken up. And now here comes Bennett in deep. Able to get it out to Sergachev. Mikhail Sergachev got his own rebound off the back of the net. He'll look for the breakout pass. Mikkola was there to intercept it. Hooked a pass to Bennett, who lost his edge as Kachuk was there. Dursey lifts it deep, trying to target J.J. Peterka. And now Bennett crossed the line of the corner. Oh, there was late shot. After that whistle, some extras say there's a little bit of a hook shot. They didn't hear the whistle seem to be at first. With 1926. Rodriguez on the draw for the Panthers. Eric Hayden. He was thrown out. J.J. Paterka now in. Off the draw, Paterka wins it. Sends it near side Carconi. Rather, there's DeSimone at the near side. Come for it. And now here's Verhage. Plays that across. And zips it at net off the right pad. And it kicked back towards Vanacek. DeSimone tries to play that one around Ian Cole there. And that pops out for Reinhardt. A drive and a save. At the near side, jabbing forward, it goes out to the corner. Hayden's there. At the back wall, he'll play that across to the corner. Jamming forward on the forecheck is Jeff Petrie. It squeezes out of the zone. And coming out there to get it is Tobias Yarnfont. Deflected in deep. Oh, took a ricochet towards the net and down the near corner. Had to play that ahead, and now the far side. Play it through center, down the ice, as that's Borowski. As Ekblad gave it off to A.J. Greer, but taken away. Here's Stenland. Back up to the right point. Marino, a drive at net and a save. And on the far side, here comes... Try to play that head for Greer in the neutral zone. That was played in deep by Liam O'Brien, just back in the lineup after an injury. Forsling able to dodge his powerful hit. Sergachev on a pairing today with Sean Dursey. Got it back from Keller and across to Sergachev. Past the line. It's Schultz using his body trying to move in, but it was broken up. In the middle of the line, went off a Mammoth player and tried to backhand that, and that's picked off by Lindell. Loose to Raiden at the near side. Hell trying to get that one out of front. Lost and Krause able to deny it there. Able to pinball to Marchand. At the corner, jamming for it. And at the back wall, Lindell trying to wrap around and a save. Sergachev there, back up to the point. As that was cradled by Balanskis. Balanskis as here's Marchand. Raiden, a long drive at net. Goes out to the corner as it popped out to the near wall. Raiden there. Sergachev joins it to the frame. Marchand. A 12-1 out in front. Lindell now trying to hook it around. Center's out in front, and Raiden got off his skates. Sergachev now. At the near side, zips that one ahead through the neutral zone. Lawson Krause hooked and fanned on it. Lindell sends it in deep. Raiden on the forecheck against Dursey. Dursey pins Raiden. Plays that to an open Forsling, throws it at net and deflected wide. Kachuk was out on the net front. It's Schmaltz, Krause there. Sergachev, Hill backhanded out of the zone. Oh, able to get on his Aaron Ekblad. Took a deflection, pinballs into the near corner. Krause there, one hand guides it through Bennett's power, and it's a free, and it goes out. Now moving in is Jack McBain. He'll chip it in deep to the corner. Coming in there was Forsling. Got some help by Yamamoto. Bennett trying to guide that one ahead. Stuck up at the line and deflected in. At the near circle is Forsling. Forwards it ahead. Went off a Utah stick. As Ian Cole's there, he'll back it to Nick DeSimone. DeSimone plays that ahead. Here's McBain now, galloping through the neutral zone as Carconi to his near side. Gives it off to Yamamoto. Coming in is Marino with speed. Curls around the outside, trying to zip it out in front of the left circle. Didn't get there. Here come the Panthers now. Almost turned it over in his own end. Here's Rodriguez now. That one goes in deep. Out to the corner. In the fray with him was Carter Verhage. Mr. OT. The circling was Hayden. Paterka now, galloping through the outside. He's one of these big physical players. Paterka sends that one in deep to the corner. As in there was Jeff Petrie. Hayden zips it out in front, covered up by Borowski. Still is out in front and trying to come up and cover. He does. with 14:01. So far, been a pretty defensive game. But a huge turnover there almost led to a Utah goal early. Could have been. 14:01 on the clock. At the corner boards. Plays it ahead. Greer the near side. Out of the zone. Paterka. At his own back wall. Puts on the brakes. Gives it off to a man and leads it ahead. Moved back, Sergachev. And now number 50 with a puck, Sean Dursey. Plays that ahead. Getting bodied there was Boot. And Boot tried to zip that one in as that one was taken away by Belinsky's and back the other way. Throws it at net was Cole Schmidt. And Vanishek able to handle it. No score yet with 13:26. So far has been a great game. Very defensive. Trying to see something real quick. I believe it's good now. are currently having some major issues. By that I mean the feed not loading at all. And he plays it out of the near side. And 37 on the clock of the near side. He'll boot. Try to play that through center. Forsling swings that one back in deep. At the corner boards, Marino plays it ahead. It's still poked out free. Boot is at it. Kachuk 219s after it. Marino back the other way with Bert Hayden. He sends it out to the left wing of the far boards. Still fighting for it. 10:05. Dedlin got checked on the boards on the near side. Forsling is here. And goes in deep in the corner boards. That's Ian Cole. D. Simone still there. O'Brien. 9:43. Played ahead is Tanev. Taken away. And Petrie. Played that long away and down the ice. Has had the corner board. Stenland. Aiming for it. And at the far side, Tanev. Tried to play that across. And Nico Mikula able to get ahead to Greer. It win with his backhand and denied as coming in there was Greer still out in front. And Liam O'Brien. In the neutral zone, a change for the Panthers. Marchand. It's played ahead and stripped. Here's Schmaltz now walking in. With his backhand, he'll curl back and plays it up to the line. Throws it at the net with Sergachev with 8:51 over first stoppage. welcome you back with A51. No score yet here in the game. 1-7-1 is Andre Turini against the Florida Panthers. So far, it's been a pretty quick-paced game. At the corner boards, Forsling. It's Lindell, who plays at a cross at the far side. In deep to the back wall. It's Lindell. Bounces off the back wall. And there's Marchand. Whipped it at the net and a save. Luosterainen was there and joining into that fray with Sean Durzi. Back up to the far side. Throws it at net and a save. That man went off the mark. Forsling. Flips that ahead. Trying to play it that was Nick Schmaltz. Marchand. At the far side. Keller out in the middle. Lindell at the far wall. Jousting for it. Pinballs to the stick. Sergachev pins Luosterainen. Durzi. From his own back wall. Plays that through the corner. Able to thread the needle to Lawson Krause. He plays that ahead. He'll throw it in deep. Krause on his own forecheck against Forsling. Ousting for it. Evan Rodriguez in the fray. So is Aaron Ekblad. Jack McBain in there also. 7:37. Trying to get the puck free. They have not yet. Blow the whistle. $10:30 to go here so far in the first. Ended on the draw. Out against Jack McBain. Off the draw, backhand win. Pinballs out to the near wall. Jousting for it was Yamamoto. Out to the point, Marino. Throws it at the net and a save. Back the other way, Kachuk on the far side. Hooked it away and taken away by Bennett. He'll move it across to the right wing as he able to reverse his Villamenis. Out of the line. Throws it at net. Took a weird deflection. Bennett's there. Out of the far side. Up to the line. Nico Mikkola trying to get stripped away the puck. Handed down as Carcone. At the line. Tried to send no impact. Caught off sides. Trying to target Yamamoto. And it just barely came out over the line. .645, and that's led across to Peterka. Under 6:40 to go. Carcone trying to lead that one ahead. Peterka now with speed on the outside on a 3-on-4. Carcone tried to spread the needle through Jeff Petrie. Back the other way, Rodriguez. In at the back wall, into the far corner. Jabbing for it. Back up to the right point. Reinhardt. Here's Hayton. At the far side, able to cut through the line. In deep in the near corner. Throws that up high. Sergachev puts on the brakes. Shot, save, rebound. Squeezes out to the corner. And Reinhardt at the corner. Plays that ahead was Kachuk. 5:39. As this is Paterka. In deep of the far corner, Nico Mikola takes it away. Here's Greer now across to the right circle. Got stripped down to the puck. As a tripping call on Utah, the Panthers will go to the power play. Mikola to the far side. It's Kachuk. 6 men on for the Panthers. Flips that ahead for Schmidt. Plays out across Kachuk now, moving in. Matthew Kachuk save. 5:05. And we'll welcome you back-to-back Stanley Cup champions who've had 2 straight with Tampa and Florida. In the middle of that was Vegas. 5:05 to go in the first. And off the draw, Florida power play. At the line, Sergachev. And here's Bennett down low to the corner. Gets it right back as Bennett. Sergachev was on him. Hayden tried to get to it. Marchand in at the corner. Bennett now the back wall. From the near wall, plays that across. Try to play that to the bumper. Reinhardt in out of the zone. As coming to scoop up on it was Reinhardt. Once again, at the right wing. Plays that across to Sergachev. Out in the center. Once again, we're having some issues. Across center. Getting jammed away now with room. Moving in is Schmaltz. And he scores! A short-handed goal for Schmaltz. Able to break out of forecheck. And just move in. Right on Sergei Bobrovsky. And on the penalty kill, it's a short-handed goal. So now right off of that, 1-0 for Utah. Now what Florida wanted. Play that across in Verhaeghe. At the line. Oh, just kept it in. Forsling to the right point. Throws it at net. and goes out to the corner. Down the ice it goes. Forsling. Throws it in deep at the near side. Lindell. Verhaeghe now the corner. Plays it up to the line. Forsling, right wing. The Panthers keep on it. Verhaeghe. Up at the line. Plays that back to his trailer. Forsling deflection out in front. And forked up to the right wing. Rodriguez. Forsling at the point. Throws it into the far side. Forsling. Slap pass to Verhaeghe at the left circle. Shots it at net and a save. Three 16. 11 on the power play for Florida. Down the ice it goes as outshotted McCann the puck. .303 to go. That slipped ahead. Able to get it to Rodriguez. Moving it. Hooks around and hit the post. Oh, he had a wide open 6x4. He beat Vanacek. And just all he had to do was whip it around, but could not. Right off the power play, and Sergei Bobrovsky to Ekblad. Plays it ahead. Mikkola to the right wing. In deep of the back wall, it's Mikkola jumping onto the corner. Up to the left point. And net was Mikkola and deflected wide off the rebound. Into the net was Vanacek. As the net came off. And with 2:26, we'll have a whistle. As with 2:26, Utah leads 1-0. They just took a second look at it. Marking it to the left, the face-off. Maybe looking at goaltender interference. Off the draw, the far corner, zips it around to the near wall. As there was then a boot. And a lift right to the stick of Marino. There was zone end, zips it across to his left where it's Barrett Hayden. Rather not Hayden, it's Nate Schmidt. And near side Paterka coming after with Villamanis. Villamanis got stripped but got it right back. As that's played ahead, Greer able to put the brakes on the puck, gives it off to Villamanis and in deep. Marino to the far corner. Here comes Utah the other way. As the puck fluttered in deep, Bobrovsky's there, ahead to his own near corner. 1:31. Playing that ahead, banked it off the wall, it's taken away. That one goes in deep. Bobrovsky in the near side, Forsling. Hilmanis got it stripped, and now Dersey. It's Bennett now. That one sent in deep. Sergachev at his own back wall, getting harassed by Kachuk. Back passes it, and now forwarded ahead. Leaping pass looking for Carcone. Icing called. That could have been reversed either way. 1 minute to go in the first. Exactly 1 minute at that. As it is 1-0 Utah off a shorthanded goal. McBain won the draw. Sergachev in on the far side, jamming for Reinhardt there. And that one's taken away. Yamamoto plays that one in deep. Out to the far corner, Ekblad. Ekblad gives it to Rodriguez. Zipped ahead. Went off a Panther stick, now stopped and fluttered back in. Rolls the puck ahead on a knuckleball. Here's Keller in through the line. Whips it around to the back wall. Sent wrong and in the neutral zone. It's John Marino. 23 seconds. Ian Cole plays that one in. It took a weird pinballing puck, and now here come the Panthers with some speed. Across the line. Reinhardt to Rodriguez. A drive at net and a save by Vanacek. 8 seconds to go in the first. At the right circle, Reinhardt. Getting harassed by Cole. Rodriguez, a drive at net, blocker out in front, battered wide, and that'll do it for the first. Utah able to come off a short-handed goal. And we'll take a break and be back for the second. So, I hear any. I don't know why. You see, that's the problem. Everything just broke. Probably concerning. As we'll get started for the second period, 9:55 on the clock. The near wall, it's played ahead, in deep to the back wall. Throws it out to the near corner, Schwitt. Tries to play that ahead, Ekblad there. Batted down by Marchand, still jamming for it. And it's played back from Nate Schmidt, and down it goes. Ekblad's there. Kraus was after him, trying to funnel that one ahead as it forks onto the stick of Kraus, getting pinned along the wall by Bennett. Sends it around to the corner. Lusteranen's there. Plays that one ahead through the neutral zone. And in deep to the back wall at the corner. Tips it back up to the right wing. Here come the Mammoth. Carcone gets harassed on the boards by Mikula. Coming in there, able to take it away, was Balinskis. Through neutral. That one's thrown in deep by Mikula and rounds the boards out to the right wing. Lusteranен gets pinned by Sergachev. At the right corner. Played ahead, and here's Carcone now through the neutral zone. Tries to ship that one up ahead and goes out to the corner. At the right wing, here come the Panthers for a second. Bennett trying to hook that one through neutral. And out of play. As with 18:30, the clock stops. Trying to figure out the issue. At the near wall, here come the Mammoth from the right wing, sent in deep. Bobrovsky now from the corner, plays that up and ahead. Able to throw that through the needle. Rodriguez now trying to break in, sends that one across for Reinhardt, not able to capitalize on it. Pinballs out in front for Reinhardt, sends that one back for Hagee, a drive. And Carcone there, the near corner, jamming for it. Ekblad's there for Hagee now. Stripped away by Boot. In back of the far corner, here is Hayden. Plays that head down the neutral zone. 7:41, it's played ahead. At the near corner, throws one at net, and that one shouldered up into the left corner. Plays it along to the back wall, now the near side. Paterka on the outside, tried to rim that around and taken away. Now moving in, a drive and a save! Greer. At the near wall, it's Petrie. Out of the zone, left wing. Here come the Panthers. Ringed along the outside, and Hayden gets to it. And that's turned away out in front. He scores! Villamatis! And with 17:08, the Florida Panthers strike right back in, and we're knotted at one.